Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you all are joining me. It's a butterfly fly away day. I hope you're joining me. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in and join me live. Come on in. Come on in, come on in. It's going to be fun today. We're going to talk about transformation and manifestation to become a butterfly. It's going to be talked about. I think it's necessary. Absolutely think it's necessary. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the butterfly experience. Come on in. I'm going to give you some time to get on in here. Come on in. I'm happy for those who joined me yesterday while I was live because I just did it randomly. I did it while I was out just doing what I do, working out, walking after my meditation and prayer, because that's what I do. And it's a part of my life that I love. Come on in. Hi, Keish. How are you? Come on in more. Come on in. Here's my welcome butterfly sign for those who want to be a part of the butterfly experience. Come on in. I've already did my miles. You know, I do 4 miles or more a day. So hi, baby. How are you? I do 4 or 5 miles in the morning just to get my blood pumping, get my brain working, so I can be a blessing to someone, because I woke up. Once you wake up, you got to have your foot on the pedal. It's not a time to try to figure everything out. It's a time to keep it moving. So I asked everyone to join me today at 9 a.m. for a live butterfly experience. And I am Dee Saffron. Some know me as Debbie. And for those who know me as Debbie, it's okay. I'm going to be Debbie forever. But those who don't know me as Dee Saffron, I want to introduce you to Dee Saffron. Dee Saffron is an author. Yes, I write books. And I'm a master hairstylist. And I do quite a few other things. I don't tell everything I do. But those 2 things I talk about regularly. Writing books and being a master hairstylist are things I absolutely love. I feel like I'm not at work when I do those things. Other things I do, I feel like I'm at work. But more than that, I'm a mommy. I'm a grandma. You know I'm a grandma. You know me. I got to be a grandma. I don't know how to be a grandma. I'm not putting grandmas down, but I've never considered myself a grandma. I'm a grandma. And my grandbaby name is Melrose. I love me some Melrose. And it's amazing that Melrose fits her name to the T. My grandbaby is amazing. So I'm not going to take a lot of time talking about my children, but I do love my children. My oldest is Ebony, also known as Nico, and London. They call her Lala, or Lun Lun, I think she told me. And my son is Tony, or Antonio, or some friends call him Rashid. That's my little nucleus team. And Ronnie, by another mother. Lonetta, by another mother. Those are my children. That's what it is. And I have a whole lot of them that call me mom. And I wear the name proud. And a lot of them that I've taught over the years in my master hairstyling world, a lot of them call me mom. Because I love being called mom. It's nothing wrong with it. We're nurturers. And it's in my blood. So through the journey of life, it's taken me different places. And I've learned so many things that now I write about it. These are some of my books here. Butterfly Experience is my latest self-journal. Journal Time. I fell in love with the son of a witch. Imagine that. That name is a name that matters, and it takes leaps and bounds all by itself. Because what that name means to me is, my books are mind benders. Mind benders mean they twist your mind. They tap into your psyche. And when they tap into your psyche, it may tell you things about yourself that you never even knew existed. It's things about yourself. And what I do want to say with that, we don't know things about ourselves until something jars us, because we all think we have it right. Or we question everything because we see something in front of us that we just don't understand. So opposed to believing what we see, we convince ourselves we didn't see it. So we live in our own mind as a facade. And through life's journeys, I can say I used to live in a facade. I used to know what I know, see what, and I have my butterfly, you know I'm a butterfly baby. I see what I see, know what I know, and still act as if I don't see it. Where if it's real, it's real. Don't fool yourself to think you see things that are not there, and they are there. They're there. You see them, you feel them, you're living it. Don't let yourself be in a fog where you know that you know, and you're still allowing yourself to be bamboozled in your own mind. This thing is about the mind. It's not about the people, the situations, or the places. It's about the mind. Don't let your mind fool you into believing something is not there when you know it's there, meaning situations and they call them today situationships instead of relationships. I go with the flow. When you know you're in something that's a situationship, and you know you just went through a situation or whatever may have manifested, take heed. It really did happen. Don't make yourself think that you don't know what you know. We all know what we know. So I'm not going to harp on that. Those are other stories. I got different things to talk about. But I just want to give you a slight introduction of who D. Saffron is. And I want you to understand, I come straight, no chaser. What I don't do, and God forgive me if I ever do, charge it to my head, not my heart, but I don't like to curse online. Hey, dark and lovely, thanks for joining me. I love you. Thanks for joining me. What I'm talking about that, what I don't want to do on live at any time is use profanity. And not because I don't curse, because sometimes you may curse. It's not good for any of us to curse, but some things come out because you don't mean to curse. You don't mean to say, hi, hey, queen. You don't mean to say profanity, but it doesn't make us look pretty, and it's not good and pleasing to God. I've learned today to do things that are pleasing to God. When you please God, it's more than half the battle. Okay? So what I want to do is let people know how my standards are, because I will be coming on regularly. It's not going to be once in a blue moon. It's going to be regularly, because I have to share with the masses. I have to talk to the masses today. And that's what I do. And I'm fully equipped to deal with the naysayers or the people that just don't care for what I talk about. It's okay, because it's not for them yet. Or it may never be for them. But if it's one on my line that gets it or needs it, that's the one I'm supposed to be talking to. And that's why I said, meet me today. Because if you're not able to get on today, play it back later. Listen to it later. It's going to be well worth it. And what I'm doing, I gave a brief introduction of who I am. And like I said, I'm Debbie to some, D. Saffron to some, and just Saffron to some. And all of them add up to me. I am who I am. And I love who I am because God made me. I belong to Him. I'm His creation. And because I belong to Him, I can handle anything that comes my way, because He fights the battle. So I've already prayed, already meditated. I even already did my 4 miles. So I'm ready to get started. And again, welcome. Here's my butterflies welcoming you. And here are my books. Journal Time. I Fell in Love with the Son of a Witch. And my latest, the Self-Love Journal. Okay. But what I want to talk about that I briefly talked about yesterday, I want to explain to people where my name come from, Butterfly Experience. And then after today, if you're ever curious, just go back and watch this again, and it'll break it down to you where it'll all make sense. And I love my butterfly right here. My mom bought me that. I think it's so amazing. When you become full-fledged butterfly, you just start getting gifts from everywhere. And the rings I found, I think they're amazing. But my mom blessed me with this. So if my mommy ever sees this, I hope she see how much I love my necklace. And this is what it is. Okay, the heading of my series today is Butterfly, Fly, Fly Away, because I literally have flown away. I have made myself focus on the fact that I can't have this gift and keep it to myself. I got to share the information. I can't be ashamed. I can't be shy. It's too late for all that. Time out for that. So if you want a shy person or a person that is going to be like, oh my goodness, I'm not her. I keep it real. I told you yesterday, I keep it real. I'm real. Real meaning I have to say what I have to say, because that's the only way you get rid of some mess that needs to be gotten rid of. And I'm not here to be the pretty girl on a fashion show. I'm going to be cute because that's who I am. I'm not going to change that. If anything, I'm more beautiful because it's inside out beauty coming out. So it's things about me that's never going to change. I always loved my appearance because I was taught that way at an early age. Love what you see in the mirror. But now I know, love what you see in the mirror because it's doing right from the inside. Like Michael Jackson used to say, man in the mirror. It's the man in the mirror that you're looking at. So you got to love that person in the mirror, or no matter what you look at, you won't even like yourself anymore. So I'm giving you a synopsis of where I am. It's not the image I look at anymore. It's how I feel from the inside coming out. So when I see the image and the inside and they match up, I'm on the right track. Okay? So now, what I want to explain is the butterfly experience, first of all, is a symbolic example of the cocoon to the butterfly. All right? So literally, I came from the cocoon to the butterfly, and it applies to me personally. It may apply to others. I'm not sure. Some people may think it's far-fetched, but I'm telling you some real stuff. It really happened with me. And I'm living it, and I'm loving it, and I'm not going to let anybody take it away from me, because this is who I am till the day I leave this earth and go meet Jesus in the sky. I'm not ever turning back. I'm a full-fledged butterfly. All right? So during this process, I became very uncomfortable with who I used to be. She loved people, cared for people, did things for people, but didn't understand when I didn't get the love and care and respect or honesty back or treated back, whether it's relationships, co-workers, family members, people in the street. I never understood why I wouldn't get treated back towards me the way I would treat people. So I'd start getting perplexed. I'm like, well, I'm just going to be hardened. You know, it kind of makes you have a shell on the outside because you're just tired of people not appreciating you giving love or companionship or caring. So it gives you a rough exterior, and it's not good, because after a while I felt uncomfortable being that way. If it's not you and you're not meant to be hard and rough around the edges, you're not going to love yourself and live with yourself well. You're not going to be able to sleep at night. So I say, God, help me. And believe me, I cry out to God. I cry out to get the message from God. How do I change me? Because the people may never change. And that's what I learned being under powerful ministry with my bishop. My bishop is the skating bishop. Bishop Vance Old, the skating bishop. I've been with the church over 12 years. He's a skating bishop. Everyone knows now. He's gone viral several times. He's awesome. And our church is Liberty House Global Ministries. But I've been under his ministry for quite a while. And he's given me so many tools from the Lord to grow out of this thing that I couldn't understand, made me so uncomfortable. So one of the tools I was blessed with was when it was broken down, the manifestation of metamorphosis from a cocoon to a butterfly. And it was amazing because I heard me in it. I understood it. It jumped out at me. It was like that day it was meant for me to hear it. And I just sucked it all up, and it never left me. And from that point, I went into the mode. And what happened was I got tired of getting the same results over and over from literally doing the same thing over and over. You know what that's called? Insanity. You're not going to see something different. If you do it over and over, you're going to get the same results over and over. But you get uncomfortable if you're me, because I want to see a different result. I need to see something great. I live to be great. I don't live to be average. I don't live to be mediocre. I live to be great. It's embedded in me from birth. So if you're not getting it, it's another way to get it. You got to get your spirituality together. You got to have your mind focused on, I got to do something different to see a difference. And I did that when those words in that sermon hit me in the heart about the manifestation, or not even the manifestation, of the metamorphosis from the cocoon to the butterfly. So through my Lord Jesus Christ, from my Lord Jesus Christ, and I'm a child of God, I focus my mind, I focus my heart, I start doing things different. I went into the mode. I shut myself down from all the negativity. I stopped fighting with myself about people that wanted to fight. I didn't have to be around them. I didn't have to do what they did. I didn't have to be mad. You don't have to be mad. You can do it another way. I just kept focusing my mind and reading the word and getting my life together inside of me. I didn't wait for them to validate me anymore and show me kindness. I started saying I'm enough. If they don't see the light shine, and like I said, it's not just man and woman relationship. It's family, relatives, co-workers, besties, girlfriends, whomever. If they didn't see the light shining, sorry for them, they missed it. Because I'm going to look past them and get more into me. And when I start getting more into me, I learned how to overlook their behavior at the time and keep on focusing on me. Get this stuff out of me, because it's really in me. Because things that people do to you to irk you, it's really inside of you. It's really not just them. Because it wouldn't bother you if it wasn't down inside of the pit of you. So I needed the stuff out of me. So the more I was noticing things, the more I let God transform me. And when he started transforming me, things they did didn't even come against me anymore. I would like literally pluck it off my shoulder. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is different. I didn't react. I didn't feel it. I didn't question it. Something's changing. And I'm like, Lord, what's going on? And he broke it down. I'm working on you. You asked me. So when you ask God for something, be careful what you ask for, because you're going to get it. And the process is not going to be the people that's going to change. The process is going to be you changing. Because people or situations may never change, but you will be changed to handle the situation. And to God be the glory. I know that to be true. And I'm so thankful what I know, because I'm not who I used to be. So now I opened up my mind and my heart, and I'm wanting to become free. Anyone that has looked at my page sees I post a lot of things about being free. I never knew how good it felt to be free. People think free means do anything you want, nothing matters, literally do anything you want. No, free means the opposite for me. Free means I don't have no chains holding me down, no shackles on me. I'm not caught up into the syndrome of life where I got to be accepted. I got to be around people that other people think are the greatest. I don't need none of that. I'm free from anything that people think bounds you. I'm not bound anymore. And I'm going to say, I used to be in the syndrome. And nobody probably knew it, because everybody probably meeting me think I'm just so free and hunky-dory, I guess. I don't know a word to use right now to match it, but people know me that's going to watch this from way back, and they were probably like, I thought you always were. No, I was a good actress. People can act all day like they got it going on. It don't mean they have it going on. They master how to act. And I literally mastered how to act so I wouldn't act mean, because I got tired of being treated bad. So I had to act so I wouldn't perform. So God is so good. He helped me come out of the act. I don't act anymore, because I'm not concerned about the whatever's going on with whomever's doing whatever. I'm not concerned about those things. I'm concerned about what pleases God, and in pleasing him, I'm automatically all right in any crowd, any situation, no matter where I am, because I know first and foremost he's being pleased. And it's such a great feeling. And I had a made up mind to be transformed. So while I was in the cocoon, guess what happened? The old person died. That's what the cocoon is going on and shaping and molding, and in process, that old person dies. And this is true. Those who listen to this can account for it. If they had a talk with me one-on-one, I will mention to them, or they may bring up something from my past or somebody from my past, and then somehow it will come up. I'm like, well, she died. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, she died, meaning myself. I'm like, she's not here anymore. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, she died. She left. And I know I died. I know the old me died. I know she does not exist anymore. She died in that cocoon. And what it helped me understand is it's okay to die, because actually we're supposed to die daily with the Lord so he can keep using us and working with us and shaping us and getting us right. But I literally died to who I used to be. Anything that existed then died, meaning the ugly and the nasty and the horrible and the I used to have bad thoughts when I would get treated bad. That died. She don't live here no more. I don't get a bad thought from people doing me a certain way. I get a great thought when they do it. That means I'm doing something right, because now I understand if they just have it inside of them to be mean, it's because they're not where I am, and to God be the glory. I know where I am. I know what I'm delivered from. So them being mean and ornery doesn't affect me. It don't hurt me. It's just them. If they haven't gotten there. So the love I show them and push through will help somebody. I'm here to help somebody today. I'm not here to make you feel worse or top you off with something to make you feel worse or let you know I don't care what you say. No, I'm not her. I'm the opposite. I'm going to say something after you get it all out, because I've learned to let you get it all out, because you got to get it out. It's okay. I'm not even upset. I'm not even hurt, because I can't get hurt, because only hurt people. I'm not a hurt person, so what people say don't hurt me no more. It just shows me where they are. And I was explaining this yesterday, but it was off the cuff. You know, I was working out and I was out of breath, but God told me, forget about you right now. You need to do a live. You need to get back on track, because like I said, I stepped away for quite a while. I had some soul searching to do, getting some things in order, and I had to do it in decency and order. Now I know I'm all the way where I need to be, so I can focus, and I know where I want to go. When you know where you want to go, you can start getting the ball rolling. When you're not sure where you're going, you have the hurdles and you have the things that may stop you in the process. Nothing can stop me in the process. Remember this. Remember, if you see this, I don't mind if you don't like what I say. I don't mind if you don't like me. I don't mind if you one of those people that say negative things in the captions. None of that affects me. None of it. I'm delivered. She died. It used to affect her, but she don't live here no more. The one that lives here, don't none of that affect me. I just understand that's where your spirit is and your heart is, and I love you through it. I'm just glad you came. So if you say the worst things, that meant you were really meant to be here, because I'm going to just love you through the pain, because this is just pain. It's okay. Pain can talk. So now what I want to go even deeper with, once I made up my mind, I had to also get tired of being sick and tired. So when you're tired of being sick and tired, you see a change come. I see a change coming. My change is so awesome that other people starting to see it, because I'm living in it. I don't even understand it sometimes. I'm just living in it. And I just love what I'm living in. So at this point, I am in the cocoon stage or a caterpillar. All right. And my old body has died. I let you know that. And I actually tell people that. I let you know that. Now, I want you to also keep this in your mind when you go through this stage. You're going to still remember the things that you went through. I don't forget anything, because guess why? 2 reasons in my case. The first reason is I have to remember so I can help people out. Come out of it. Because I recognize it, because it used to be me. Got me? So I'm not going to act like I don't know where I came from. A lot of people, they get to a stage and they act like they woke up like this. You know the saying, I woke up like this, I woke up like this. No, I didn't wake up like this. I had to go through first place. I had to go through a situation to wake up like this. I had to go through trials, tribulations, fire in my bones, burning my body up, where I was like, I can't take no more. That's when he got me just right. That's when I was just right for God, when he had me at a point where I couldn't take no more. So and me not being able to take no more was just enough for him. That way he knew I had no control, so he could do me the way he needed to do me to help other people. God got me into the state of mind where it's not about me anymore. It's just about me helping people get stronger in what they have to do to become better people. It's all about being better, 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 greater, 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 awesome, 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 excellent, 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 brilliant, brilliant, amazing, whatever your word. It's all about those stages. And you get to those stages by dying to yourself. I had to die in that cocoon. All right, so now, I told you it was two things. The first one was to help other people come out. The second one was to not want to go back. I don't want to go back where I came from. I don't want to live there no more. That's the worst place I ever lived in my life, and people would never know I ever lived there because, like I said, I was a good actress. I could fake it till I made it. I don't want to do all that no more. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to fake it till I make it. I'm going to live and let live. If a person shows me too much negativity to try to take me back in that cocoon, from that cocoon stage, then bottom line is, just a moment, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Do me a favor. If you can see my face, send me a number 1. I want to make sure my camera's set up correctly. If you can see my face, send me a 1. If you can see my face, send me a 1. Anyone that can see my face, send me a 1. If you can't see my face, send me a 2. If you cannot see my face, send me a 2. I want to make sure my camera's set up correct. If you can hear me, because my phone keeps ringing, I'm trying to see if someone's trying to tell me something. If you all can hear me, wave or tell me something so I'll know my camera is correct. I need a response. Can't get a response. I don't know if I'm even on. Am I on? Is anybody joining me? Well, I'm going to think I'm live. I'm going to think everything is well. Because my camera says live. I'm going to think I'm well. I'm going to think all is well. I'm going to end this because I can't get a response and I don't know if anyone's even listening. I can't get a response. Nobody's responding to me. I see hi hun from first place. First place, if you're still with me, give me a wave or give me something to let me know this is working properly. Because I don't want to end it if it's working. I don't want to keep going if it's not reaching anyone. It's very important to me. I think my camera may not be working properly, so I'm going to end this.